It was cracking, everybody. WWE Hall of Famer, the Godfather here. And you are watching Pinfalls and Pixels, where wrestling meets gaming, hosted by Glocky. So it is time, once again, for everybody, including my man Glocky and everybody watching, to come aboard the whole train. And it is time, once again, for everybody to roll a fatty for this pimp daddy and say, pimpin' ain't easy! Guys, give him a watch. He's a cool dude.
Welcome back, Juggalos, Juggalettes, and wrestling fans in general. JCW Lunacy episode number 34 rolled into Joliet, Illinois, and it did not disappoint. From a shocking invasion and dominant performances to a brand new world champion, this episode had it all. The war between JCW and GCW just hit a new level, and the road ahead is getting darker by the week. Let's break down this episode right here on Pinfalls and Pixels. Before we dive in, I just want to take a quick moment to tell you how you can support the channel. Head over to pinfallsandpixels.com or to the store section on YouTube and grab one of our fresh t-shirts. We got a lot of designs to choose from. Or maybe you'd like an art print or a sticker featuring one of our exclusive cosplay designs. Want to be part of the show? Producer credits are also available so your name can appear in the credits of future videos. Thank you so much for the support, and now back to the video. The episode kicks off with a promo from Effy. He says that he knows what it takes to destroy a company, and that he's done it before. But this time, he says he won't do it alone. He warns the fans that his surprises will ruin their night and haunt their dreams. Effy closes with a sinister smile, promising he's bringing magic later. Solid promo from Effy here. Effy has made his intent crystal clear. He wants to destroy JCW from the inside out. And if his past actions are any sign, he's bringing backup tonight. This war has been brewing for weeks. Somebody in JCW has got to step up. The ringmaster welcomes the crowd and introduces our first match. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John blasts the arena, and out comes the one and only GCW World Champion Effy. Out next is his opponent, the devil's favorite dealer, Cocaine. He makes his way to the ring after dropping off a bag of white powder at the commentary table for Zach. The bell rings and Effy immediately tells Cocaine to just quit and leave. Cocaine doesn't budge, and the crowd starts chanting his name. Cocaine reaches into his pocket and pulls out his signature powder. He pours a monster line onto his arm and offers it to Effy. Effy fights the urge, but ultimately kicks Cocaine and sends the stash flying. Cocaine fires back and goes for the Coke Slam, but Effy reverses it into an atomic drop and then a suplex. He follows up with a stiff uppercut and continues the attack. Cocaine sits up and tries to rally, eventually hitting a huge side slam after some impressive athleticism. He goes for the Coke Slam again, but Effy pushes out of it and knocks down the referee in the process. Effy goes for the Sack Rider, but Cocaine reverses into a massive powerbomb. Just as Cocaine pulls out more of his powder, a hooded figure jumps into the ring. They pull their hood back and it's Dr. Redacted. He sprays poison mist into Cocaine's face, blinding him. Effy capitalizes with the Sack Rider, and the referee comes to make the 3 count. Your winner with the help of Dr. Redacted, Effy. Another win for GCW inside a JCW ring. And let me tell you, Cocaine held his own until the interference. I have witnessed from the front row what Dr. Redacted and Effy have done to each other, and now they're a team? That's crazy. JCW seems to be in trouble. Backstage, Commissioner the Duke Violent J burst into Shane Mercer's locker room. He tells Shane not to be mad about the interruption because he's bringing good news. Mercer's got a chance to make some money tonight, but there's a catch. He has 2 opponents, not just one. Shane's unfazed. He says that's fine, but warns the Duke that if he ever bursts into his locker room like that again, he'll break every bone in his body. The Duke steps out for a moment, but then bursts right back in, pretending he forgot his phone before admitting, nah, it's right here. Classic Duke. I ain't gonna lie, this was pretty funny. Our next match is a handicap match. Out first are Jeeves and Richie Boy Briar Wellington. And yep, they're still clearly not on the same page. Out next is Shane Mercer, who walks to the ring with that same intense energy we've come to expect. The bell rings and Mercer invites both men to a test of strength. Then he levels them with a double clothesline. He follows it up with an absolutely insane double suplex that brings out a holy shit chant from the crowd. Briar fires back with a huge tornado DDT from the second rope, and the duo pile onto Mercer for a near fall, but only a 2 count. The issues between Jeeves and Briar boil over again, and Mercer takes advantage, delivering a belly-to-belly suplex to Jeeves, then a big swing to Briar. He slams Jeeves down onto Briar. Then he hits a moonsault and battery on Jeeves for the 3 count. Your winner of the match, Shane Mercer. Post-match, Jeeves shoves Briar and unloads on him verbally. Are these two done? Will they go one-on-one soon? Either way, Shane looked like an absolute monster. That double suplex alone was super dope, and he definitely earned his payday. Next, we get a promo from the lovely Jasmine St. She says tonight is about making an impact, and that St. Clair's Monster Corporation is going to destroy and dominate JCW's best. Then it's time for the 6-man tag match. Out to the ring first is the St. Clair Monster Corporation led by Jasmine. Then, the JCW Tag Team Champions, the Brothers of Funstruction. And finally, JCW Hall of Famer Too Tough Tony. On the way to the ring, Tony makes sure the fans get plenty of shots. This match has main event vibes all over it. Kong and Yabo started off. Kong swats away Yabo's popcorn. Yabo retaliates with a tie chop and a spinning back elbow. He lands a clothesline, but Kong still won't go down. Yabo tags in Ruffo, and the brothers try to hit a double suplex, but they can't lift Kong. So Too Tough Tony steps in and they manage to deliver a huge suplex. Kong hits Ruffo with a clothesline and tags in Painful Paul, who hits multiple corner splashes, followed by a big slam. Mr. Happy tags in and stomps Ruffo. When Ruffo finally tags Tony, Tony goes wild, sending Paul over the top rope, drop kicking Mr. Happy and hitting the Tony Karana. He follows it up by hitting Mr. Happy with a flaming meteorite. Kong headbutts Tony. The Brothers of Funstruction go after Kong, but Jasmine distracts Ruffo, allowing Kong to take out Yabo. Ruffo turns around and eats a double chokeslam from Paul and Kong. Your winners, the St. Clair Monster Corporation. Post-match, Tony grabs Jasmine, but Mr. Happy pleads with him. Paul and Kong step in and save her. This was a super dope match. Jasmine St. Clair's squad is not playing games. Don't be surprised if they target the tag team championships next. This match, from the entrances to the finish, really did feel like a main event. Super dope. Next up is a match for the JCW American Championship. Out to the ring first is the challenger, Kid Lat. Out to the ring next is the champion, Caleb Konley, vibing his way to the ring as usual. The two immediately shove each other and exchange strikes. Kid Lat hits a big Hurricanrana, but Caleb fires back with 2 nasty chops and whips Lat into the corner. Konley starts pulling out some dirty tactics. Then follows up with a perfect scoop slam and a brutal backbreaker. Kid Lat tries to rally, but Konley shuts it all down and finishes things with a beautiful moonsault. Your winner and still JCW American Champion, Caleb Konley. Say what you want about his Juggalo credentials, but Caleb's racking up wins and defending that title like a machine. Backstage, we see Willie Mack with the JCW World Heavyweight Championship preparing for the main event. Then, the ringmaster introduces it. The JCW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Out first, the self-proclaimed Mr. JCW, Kerry Morton. And out next, the champ, Willie Mack. Willie starts hot with a big shoulder block, a corner splash, and a tackle that sends Kerry flying. But Kerry fires back with knees, corner offense, and a bulldog for a 1 count. Then Kerry hits a kiss it goodbye out of nowhere, but again, just a 1 count. Morton starts choking Willie on the ropes, but Willie rebounds with a spinning back fist, a backdrop, and a big slam for a near fall. Kerry hits a second kiss it goodbye, but can't get the 3 count. He chokes Willie with his wrist tape and lands a suplex. He pins Willie, but the ref catches his feet on the ropes. Then Willie rolls him up, only for a 2 count. Kerry unloads punches in the corner. Willie responds with a sit-down powerbomb, leaving both men down. They trade strikes. Kerry removes the turnbuckle pad. Both men narrowly avoid being thrown into it. Willie hits a huge stunner, but Kerry manages to get his foot on the rope. Willie lands 10 punches in the corner, but Kerry throws him face first into the exposed steel, then hits a third kiss it goodbye. Your winner and new JCW World Heavyweight Champion, Kerry Morton. Kerry celebrates as the crowd looks shocked. What a match. Tough loss for Willie Mack, and now Kerry Morton heads into the JCW vs GCW war as the face of JCW. This was a really dope main event. I didn't like to see the homie Willie Mack lose his championship, but that match was a banger. We are now in the Kerry Morton era. This episode had it all. Effy and Dr. Redacted causing chaos, Shane Mercer wrecking 2 dudes at once, the Monster Corporation looking unstoppable, and a new world champion is crowned in the main event. If this is the road to the war, JCW is heading in a battle at full speed. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Who should step up in JCW? Can JCW survive this GCW invasion? And what should we expect from the Kerry Morton era in JCW? Be sure to subscribe, drop a like, and stay tuned for more wild JCW action right here on Pinfalls and Pixels. I'm your host, Glocky. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next week.